is perfect football weather as we welcome you to another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Today we have a fun preseason matchup on tap between the visiting team and the home team. With Brock here, I'm Kate Scott. Happy to welcome you to week 2 of 3 here in the preseason. And this is the week, Brock, where a lot... Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And here we go. 4 quarters of football headed your way. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
And even if he's still pretty early in his career, we know he is perfectly comfortable and settled into this spot as the be-all, end-all for this offense. Every time you take the field as a quarterback, you know you're gaining experience. You're getting more comfortable in the role. And as he goes forward, he tries to learn and take something away from each and every one of these moments.
And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to the well again. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Give him 13 on that play. And that means first down.
Result is a first down.
Short side option here. He's running left. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. Results in a first down.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
3rd and long for him here. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they'll be led out by their 4th-year quarterback.
Simply put, there's not a throw on the field he's not capable of making. His arm can reach every blade of grass, which as a defender is an absolute pain to have to worry about down in and down out. And as an offense, it energizes you for the possibility of a big play at any time.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Back-to-back carries here. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
At the 22-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Brought in close to the 8. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
At the 5-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he runs it across. Touchdown! These guys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. He can't hang on to the pass. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. Dump off caught by his back. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And it looks like they got it back. They did. Offense maintains possession. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Guy play straight ahead. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Airing it out on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 41-yard line.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. It's completed right side. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that is good for a 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, it requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Offense.
All right, this is a little bit odd. I think in most spots we'd expect to see them decline the call and take the lost yards and down.
All I can think of here is they've got some extreme confidence, maybe hubris in their defense to make a similar type of play, but just tack on even more negative yards lost.
Throwing on 2nd. Short pass brought in. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame, but that's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First play is a design run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big play is down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
They'll air it out on third. Complete beyond the marker. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Dumps it off to his running back. He dodged the tackle. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Hand off to the back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's a 10-3 ball game. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back for the start of the second. Our visiting offense out in possession of the ball. They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They gain 11 on that play, and that's going to bring up 1st down. We've set it down from 37. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that just shows the level of preparedness this defense had coming into the game. They recognized the jet sweep from the start, and they nailed it right at the line of scrimmage.
That's incomplete on 2nd down. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. Punt team on the field. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Pulled in at the 20. Jukes away from one. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on it. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. to start this drive. Completed to his running back. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
At the 38-yard line. 4 yards.
There's a dive up the middle.
Second down 6.
This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that first down marker, Brock. Play gets it up to the 43.
43-yard line.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Gonna keep this one and go. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're gonna have 4th down coming up.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak kick. One, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me, and I think many, scratching our heads.
Brings it in at the 12. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. The offense headed back to the field. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. First call here coming from the shotgun. Connecting on the slant. And we'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
He was taken down.
They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Going back gets the handoff. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. This offense ready to get going again now. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Down back at the 45-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Now this offense getting set to work here. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. So 1st down from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. down after the pick and decent return. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did, and boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
Back out runs their offense. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Intended for number 10. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
The running back gets it on the draw. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of third down.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
A 4-yard
So out now comes the punter. And that will bounce out of bounds. The offense getting set to go. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. First down now, ball at the 33. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Slot receivers headed left. Looking to throw again on second down. Throw left side, complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. He takes off with it. And it'll only take us for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. It keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Here comes their offense out again. And they'll have to go just about every bit of 100 yards to reach the end zone. That punt sets them up at their own 2. Setting him on the dive. And boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Working from his end zone. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. Give now to the running back. And he's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Going to the ground again on first. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
He'll look to throw. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Pass play coming here. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. New set of downs for him from the 31. Handoff now out of the gun. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Looking to throw here. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Called in left side. And it's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. Here's the final play of our 1st half. Throwing here just before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our 1st half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the 2nd half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott, and hope you are really today enjoying that dry studio as the rain continues to fall here in our 2nd half. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the 2nd half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every 1st down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Option design here. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Pass play now. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5.
He was brought down.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They give it to him again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
3rd down from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Their offense running back out now. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They design this off left tackle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Dumps it off to his running back. Up the sideline to the 45. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Well, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing on 2nd. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Making the call himself. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. And forced a 4th down.
On now comes their punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And a well-placed kick here. Not quite on the goal line, but they're pinned deep at their own 10. Another drive coming up for this offense. And they had to wave that white flag on their last drive, Brock, hoping to avoid having to call that punter this time out.
Yeah, and you get several chances a game, on average, somewhere around 10 possessions, and you know not all of them are going to pan out. So you got to forget what lies behind and keep pressing on to the journey ahead.
And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Receiver gets it on the handoff. And that's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Drive play straight ahead. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Connects on the crosser. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives him a 1st down.
That was a whole lot of hoofing it all the way across the field before the two tight end and QB could find a window in that zone to get him the ball. He had to earn that catch every single yard that came with it.
And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Cut out left. And he's tackled for a short gain. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
They're throwing it. It's his running back. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives him the 1st.
The 26-yard line.
I'll throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 20-yard
Out of the
line.
shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he will not get the 1st, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 1.
He tries to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
That's good. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there?
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
3rd and long for him here. And he's going to be forced to throw this one away. That takes us, Brock, to the end of our 3rd quarter. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It'll still be just a 1-score game when we resume play. So on 4th down, they bring him out for his most important kick of this game. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Let's take this at the 10. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Now outruns their offense to take over. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Airing it out to start this drive. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And they're going to have a 1st down now. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. There's a dive up the middle. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing third and long.
12 yards to go.
Air it out on third. He's going to run for it. And to the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short here. And that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And send a receiver left. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Now this offense ready to head back out. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds his fullback. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run now on 2nd down. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
You know, the defenses in the league today, they have to be so reactive. They have to be so twitchy. But this was a good job by that front. Yeah, they reacted initially, but then they showed the burst, the quickness of pursuit defensively to limit that counter gain to less than 5.
Stop for no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 2.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
And the punter earning some high fives on that one. They're going to down this kick at the 3. This offense making its way back out now. And after they were stopped on 4th down, their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. Long back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to get this up to right around that 13-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
3rd down, they need 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. Dump off, caught by his back. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He lofts one deep, center of the field. He's got it deep downfield. He has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
First down. A 51-yard gain. And a 1st down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And this is near the 1st down, but they need 1 more yard now to get it. 3rd down at the 29.
At the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Gonna keep this one and go. And they're gonna down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. All set now. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another carry for it. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's another 1st down. A gain of 3 on the play. Result is a 1st
Blown
down.
back gets the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing out to the left. Cut. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. He goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. They're going play action. Oh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for 2nd down and 13. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. So 1st down from the 41. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's a design run. And he'll still have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
To the air on 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And this one does not go far. We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys with a 10-point advantage. Their punter making his way out now. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. This offense getting all set for this series. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Now throw to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Working fast as that clock ticks down. Throwing it on 2nd down. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. Oh, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the defense. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, Ball away from his body and in prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And as that defense comes off the field clean, making the stop, Brock, they've got to feel that they're just moments away from this victory.
Yeah, the odds would tell you that. Certainly a two-possession lead this late ought to do it, but crazy things happen in this league every week. So don't go taking that jersey off until your offense hopefully runs out the clock.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they'll enter the final week of the preseason with a little momentum thanks to this victory. Ahead of that last tune-up before the games start to count. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A nice showing here from our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.